Alright everybody, so today's video is kind of a rant video on the fact that kameha 4 um but but basically guys from everything I've seen so far and uh, and this goes as far as on on online and just as far as the guest list for kameha 4 this year because due to my due 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 to just due to fi, 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 financial reasons uh, and and other personal things. Uh, once again this year, I I wasn't able to attend kameha 4, but 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 from the two panels that I have seen posted online, and and by just the whole whole guest list in general this year, guys, it it it's my opinion that kameha 2022 sucked, and 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 yes, guys, I know for some people, especially for, coming from somebody who who couldn't attend the convention this year, um, um, and again, this being the first kameha in the in the COVID era, I guess I am being slightly a little harsh, but guys, come on. The the uh, the 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 guest list just in general for kameha 2022, in my opinion, was seriously lackluster. I mean, come on. Well, once again this year, the Sean and Chris once again this year, unfortunately, didn't 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 attend kameha 4. Now 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 not now hopefully everybody, the reason for this is because hopefully both Sean and Chris's schedules were were were, were just way too full. I have the sinking suspicion, however, that Chris and Sean's absence from kameha 2022 this year is still due to the whole Vic and Monica situation, and and uh, and, and, and guys, if if Sean and Chris not going the last couple of kameha, in fact the last two, if I'm being correct, is due to the fact that the current voice of Boma, Monica Real, didn't go this year either. Probably still due to her bullshit lawsuit against the the original voice of Broly, and 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 from and and Ed from Full Metal Alchemist Pink Mignonne, um um that that's a still bullshit. Um, what 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 Monica did to Vic's career again based on an alleged incident that happened by now 15 years ago, and 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 uh, and if Chris and Sean not going is still due to that very situation. I I I get it, guys. I do get it from their end that that they're trying to that 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 they're trying to support a friend, um but 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 come on, guys. We all know that Maya Gurriel is a not not only a piss poor um replacement for Tiffany Folger as Roma anyway, but we also know that 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 she's nothing but a two-faced, spineless coward of a liar. Um, but anyway, guys, getting off that tangent once again. Sadly, Chris and Sean did not attend Comic Con this past weekend. In fact, in fact, the in fact, the Gazette just overall, guys, in my opinion, was just very poor. And again, most of that probably is due to this being the first Comic Con in the COVID era. But even just from seeing so far the two panels that have been posted online, again, uh, uh, Alicia, the the voice of Pan from Dragon Ball GT, and soon to be a Dragon Ball Superhero. Uh, Elise once again did a phenomenal job as hosting as host of the convention this year. But guys, it's also my opinion that 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 just in the way the convention seemed to be organized, and even the two backdrops I've seen again from the two panels that have been posted online for, for from this past weekend of Comic Con 4. The whole convention seems to have just been like seriously very kind of cheesy and cheap, um, almost for lack of a better word, uh, 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 as if it was thrown together at the last minute. Now, now, thankfully, we, 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 we did have the first ocean dub voice of Goku, Ian, and 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 and, and Brian Drummond to 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 represent the the English dub of Dragon Ball, as well as we did have John, the voice of Tien, John's mom. um um Linda Young also came back as the original Funimation dub voice of Frieza. Obviously, rest in peace to the to, to, to two Crusaders who who uh, who 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 took who took over from Linda as the English voice actor Frieza back in 2010. Obviously, Red to Beast to Chris. Um, um, T- Tiffany came back um, to, 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 to thankfully represent that that she's um, the 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 real English dub voice of Bulma. Um, um, uh, Ch- Ch- Chuck Chuck Huber was there to represent Android 17, and and EA from Yu Yu Hakusho, and and among many others. But just overall, guys, for some weird reason, that there seemed to be a a a, a lot more presence of the Spanish uh, Spanish um, vo- voice actor for the Spanish dub 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 of Dragon Ball, and and not that I have a problem with that at all, but 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 let's not forget, guys. So some some of these individuals, I think some of them do still live in Mexico. So uh, and some members of the Spain version of the dub were also there as well. Um, it, it, I guess just overall, guys, in my opinion, Kamehameha 4 seemed like it was almost like thrown together at the last minute. Um, uh, Unfortunately, none of the original Japanese cast was able to make it this year. Um, but 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 I do feel like that was in the best interest of the surviving members of the Japanese cast, in particular Masako Nozawa and Ryo Horikawa being the original voices of Japanese voices of Goku and Vegeta, respectively. Um, my 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 whole problem with Kamehameha 4 this year, guys, is how or just I feel like, and this is more on the organizer side of things. Again, I'm not saying that they didn't give it their all to to to, to try and make this return for co- Kamehameha for this year something special, since, since since they had to skip it last year and 2020, obviously. um I I just feel like um it it was very cheaply thrown together, and just, guys, overall, in my opinion, um y- obviously, again, hopefully, um Sean and Chris set out this year, just because of a full schedule, uh, 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 and, and, and and not just because they're going to continue to support Monoc bullshit of a lie against Vic Mignogna. Uh, 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 but but um, because, again, guys, we, we all know what she did to Vic. Vic was a bunch of bullshit, and I guess the last thing, just on the whole not really unprepared side of things. Um, um, in St. Clair, Jason Douglas also did not attend again. I hope that's not due to Monica's whole situation. Again, guys, I just don't think that that there was enough effort on the on the on the uh, 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 on the American dub voice actors part. I mean, come on. Yes, it's great that Ian uh, uh, Ian as the first Ocean English dub voice actor for Goku before Peter took over was able to make it. Yes, it's great that um, that 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 Brian was able to say the original version of "It's over 9,000" to everybody that came up to him over the weekend. But due to the fact that 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 just Jason and Mark the voice of um Hercule, um Mr. Saint as he's more referred to now, um couldn't make it. I mean, hell, that 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 they didn't even get Johnny Young Bosch, the person that 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 that, that it really doesn't make sense that they didn't get Johnny, not only because he is the new English speaking voice of Broly, but having Johnny there would have also been a smart move because be, because Johnny could have also been there to 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 get everybody excited for the eventual English dub of Bleach: The Thousand-Year Blood War. I mean, again, guys, um, to 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 to, to every single voice actor, and and some of the YouTubers that were there to organize panels and and just to just to Elise and and Kai 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 Kyle Everett, the voice of Gohan and the original narrator from Z. Kyle was able to make it. Now, come on, it if it if 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 Kyle can put aside the stuff that happened between Ma, Ma, Monica and Vic and Funimation's whole lawsuit against him, I I think that there's um no reason as to why Sean and Chris couldn't have done the same. I mean, come on, guys. Yes, Ian is Ian. Ian Ian may be the first English dub voice of Goku, but to me, guys, Sean Schimmel is the only person, as far as English dub goes, that I will ever accept as the voice of Goku. I I I can give I can give Brian a little bit more of a pass, but come on, guys, how can you call it a true Jamaican experience. If you don't have if you don't have the if you don't have um the most iconic voice of Goku present, and uh, uh, and you don't have the real Prince of All Saiyans there. I mean, again, ho- hopefully, hopefully it was just due to a scheduling conflict and nothing else. But in my opinion, guys, Kamehameha for such. Now again, to to to, to all the voice actors and talent that work that 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 were able to make the convention this year. Obviously, obviously, to all the talented individuals, even though I wasn't there, I I I still thank each and every one of you for 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 doing whatever you had to do to get there to make this weekend a a uh, a, a special time for all the Dragon Ball fans that 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 did go to Jamaica for this year. Just in my opinion, guys, it feels like just overall Jamaica 4 was thrown together at the last minute. And again, this is not a knock on 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 a, on oh 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 always oh always as a host. In fact, again from the two panels I seen plus plus are just promoting American for this year on her own channel, Anime Adventures. Again, she did a phenomenal job this year. Just in my opinion, guys, Jamaican 4 was very poorly thrown together this year, and hopefully, if there is a Jamaican 5, it will be better. And Sean and Chris, please, guys, um, um, it, it, if your guys' absence, re, re, really still is due to Monica and Vic's situation, and this goes for, Ian and Jason as well. Please, guys, like, 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 like I still love and respect each and every single one of you gentlemen. But please, next year, I beg you, put 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 down your swords and kind kind of, for lack of a better word, um try try and take your mantle more next year, and uh, 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 and and do everything you can to make a Macon 5 again, guys. Uh, to anybody that sees this was was at Kamecon 2022 this weekend, um, people like Jamie Snowden, formerly known as Petragon SSJ2, um, or anybody else that 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 was in Texas over the weekend for the convention. I still hope you guys had 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 hopefully had had one had one of the best weekends that each and every single one of you guys that did go, I I I I I hope you had a truly phenomenal weekend. I hope it did live up to your expectations. Um, but 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 I'm just saying, guys, Kameha Gun 4, in my opinion, was sucked. Have a good one.